Ready?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. So 2023, what are some things that is important at this time of year to do to make sure we have a great year?
Like having new goals.
Have new goals, there you go. Okay. I think one of the things I want to just, I think is so interesting during the Christmas season is that people spend so much time planning for Christmas. Okay, Christmas Eve, I'm going to go here. Christmas Day, we're going to be at this family. And then I'm going to buy this person this and this person that person. And for next week, I'm going to buy this. Like you spend so much time preparing. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to cook this. I'm going to bring this family this. You prepare so much for Christmas. And then people don't plan for the whole year that's coming up. You have a whole year ahead of you and you spend all this time planning for that one day. It's a holiday. It's not a holiday month. And people spend so much energy preparing for Christmas and planning for that, but you don't plan for the next year. Okay, so what's involved in planning?
Goals.
Goals, yes. Thank you, Jamie. What would my ideal year look like next year? You know, sometimes we just go through the motions of just showing up to work every day and just showing up. Like we don't have a plan. We don't have like what our goals are. So you just kind of do the same thing over and over again, and we kind of expect different results. But when you make a plan, when you sit down, like, okay, I want to do this year. Then you can work your way backwards to figure out what you have to do. The beginning of the year is a great time of year. You know, make goals and have a plan of like, okay, this month I should be at this much income. I should be spending this much money on personal expense. Okay, and I'm just not talking about money too. Like you could have goals as far as like, okay, I want to go to this trip here. Okay, in August I'm going to take a 2 weeks vacation to Hawaii. Like that's going to be one of my plans. Or I'm going to talk to my mom every day. I'm going to call her at this time every single day, and then I'm going to spend this much time with my family. Or I'm going to work out a certain amount of times during the week, and then I'm going to, you know, maybe not spend that much time with this person or that person, or just have a plan as far as like what your perfect year should look like. Because if you don't have a vision, like how it's going to happen. I just don't want us to get in the habit of just waking up, just going through the motion, and next thing you know, like, oh wow, time flew, and you just nothing happened in your life. You know, it's like like you guys said, time is so precious that we want to make the best out of it. You just can't expect your year to be great if you don't actually have any plans for it. The best way to make use of our time is to actually have a plan in action rather than just going through the motion. Make a plan. And how much money do you want to make next year? That should be part of the plan. 30K, 60K, 90K, 150K plus. Like make a plan, and once you know what your plan is, then you could execute and think of how to get there and go backwards. I just want this decision to be up to you guys. This is really an individual question. Like I'm not going to be the type to be like, you have to increase your income. Has to come from within. Like you have to want to do it. This shouldn't be like me making you guys do it. It should be like you guys want to do it. Okay, I want to make 90K. Okay, how much do I have to write per month? How much do I have to write per day? You know, what type of activities do I have to do? What time do I have to go to sleep? You know, what type of things do I have to not do? And sometimes it's about not what you have to do. It's sometimes about what you have to not do next year. Everyone thinks like, oh, I got to do more of this. I got to do this. I got to get a side hustle. Or I got to like, you know, learn how to speak this language and like do all kinds of new things. It's like, no, it's actually like, what do you need to do less of? You need to watch less shows? Do you need to stop hanging out with this person a little bit more because they're a little negative? Do I need to, you know, not eat this type of food? It's like, a lot of times it's like, do less is what helps you do more of what you really want to do. All right, so what are some tips to be able to do it? If you did want to increase your income.
Come to work.
Come to work. Man, Laura, you've been here for a long time, so you know you could run this presentation from you. Become dependable. So, you know, some of the words are very similar to that are consistency and stability. Now, it's really interesting to me when I do interviews. People are always like, hey, so what's important to you in the next position? Like, oh, stability. Like everybody says that word, stability, right? And in my head, I'm thinking like, well, you're expecting your employer to be stable, but how stable are you? You know, so stability is something that's really important as far as just being consistent and just being dependable. And I think one of the great things about dependability is that, you know, it really helps when you're a dependable person for your family, you know, to your employer, to your kids, like they could count on you, you know? So not only are these promises you keep to others, but these are promises you keep to yourself. And once you keep proving to yourself that you're very dependable, then you start feeling like you could do anything because I've proven it. So a couple ways to stay stable, I would say, is just having a routine. You know, just having a solid routine. Like I go to sleep every day at the same time, and then I eat at the same time every day, and I work out at the same time every day. My body is not like, what the hell is going on? Like I gotta digest this now. Like I, so it's like it just knows, and I think that's just a way to not get sick and also have more energy. And then once you get into a routine, I think this routine is everything. It's just all about routine, outside and inside of work. Because once you have a routine, it just becomes just automatic. Like you don't have to like figure anything out. Like it's just you just go through what you're supposed to be doing, and it's just good things start happening. So having routines, every day I wake up, I do this, I do that, and then you just become just dependable. The more dependable and consistent you are, the more results will be consistent too. Okay. All right. What else, Kalia, or anyone else, as far as how to make more money next year, or how to take it to the next level of reaching your goals?
Just do the work.
Do the work. Because one thing is coming to work, right? Okay, to me that's like, you have to. But next thing is to do the work. And to do the work at a higher level, what do you think is necessary?
Energy.
Energy. Awesome, you guys are just killing it right now. Okay, become more energetic. It's just a different, I don't know if it's just some people are born a certain way, but some people just have more energy than other people. And some people develop having more energy. Like 10 years ago, I could not work at the same amount as I am right now. I will get sick more often. I will burn myself out mentally. And I just couldn't handle the amount of changes in all those people that we have. Like I just couldn't, it was like a muscle that I've been able to build. But energy-wise, I mean, just some people you guys know in our office are just like, Jesus Christ, like she could talk for days at that same volume. It's like crazy amount of like activity that they're able to produce. So when it comes to energy, I just want to give you some tips when it comes to having more energy. But what do you guys think is key to gaining more energy?
Health.
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say, Erica?
Sleep.
Sleep. And then you said health?
Exercising.
Exercising. Okay. New Year's time, this is when everybody talks about it. I talk about it all year long, but New resolutions, So when you make a plan for 2023, please, please, please have health as a big part of that. When it comes to energy, there's 3 parts: sleep, diet, and exercise. To have energy, we need to get outside. Like we're so far from where the earth is here. We need to get outside and actually plant our feet. If you go to the gym, that's great too. But if you be outside, it's even better, and get some exercise, get some natural sunlight, and that is going to just give you more energy as far as what you can do in the office. Now, sleep helps you with the next 2, because if you get a good night's rest, next day you're going to be like, okay, let me just have a salad, because for some reason, if you have a good night's rest, you have more discipline. Now, if you had a shitty night's of rest and you're like, oh man, I'm so tired, I just want something sugary or something salty, and you make these bad decisions, and that's why late at night you like to eat those type of stuff, because your body is tired and you need that pick-me-up, which actually burns you down later. So you make better decisions when you have a lot of good rest. And to exercise, you need to have energy, so you need to have good rest. So it kind of all starts with sleep. Let's just start off with like walking, then maybe going to the gym, and just doing things at home. Again, this is the New Year, so we're going to talk about this, but the diet is going to be something where we have to understand our bodies, because everyone's different. Some people just do terrible with sugar. Okay, most people, sugar is just not good for you in general, because it's just going to make you tired. It's going to give you a spike, and it's going to cause inflammation. It's just really bad. Now, sometimes alcohol is, certain people could handle it more. Some people just have a little bit, and some people have a bigger degree of hangover or not. Or some people just enrich flour or seed oils. There's just certain things that you guys try to want to understand that my body does well with and my body does terrible with. I just feel shitty the next day. So you just want to understand that. And again, it's not about like, okay, I gotta like eat salads all the time. Sometimes it's about what you want to avoid. The snacks or the bagels or the cookies or the cakes. Or you just want to know some of these things that are bad for you and try to avoid them, because it's just not possible to do more when you're just not energetic. When you're coming into work, you're tired. You just can't compete at a level when someone is. It's like we're like an athlete. The more energy you have, you're going to be able to do more. If someone's like kind of complaining about something, you have a better attitude. If someone cancels, you just kind of have a better attitude if you're just energetic, and you'll be able to move on to the next call and have a great energy. So just having a great energy just requires great sleep, great diet. So maybe again this weekend, when you think about your year, just kind of plan out like I'm gonna be eating a little bit less of this, and I want to be eating a little bit more of this because I feel great when I eat this, and I feel horrible when I eat that or drink this. What's the point of money if we can't enjoy it and see like it help your family out and have go through sickness and illness, and you're actually becoming a burden to your family. It's like the exact opposite. You should be like providing for your family. You don't want to be like becoming a burden for them. So let's become energetic and find ways to do that. I just want you guys to have a lot of energy, okay? Because it's just not about money too. Like yes, it will help you make a lot more money. It's guarantee you guys, if you guys have more positive energy and you're able to talk to more people in a friendlier way, you guys will definitely make more money. I can guarantee you that. If you want to spend a little bit of time consuming stuff, going through your phone, maybe follow some people that are motivational or read a sales book. What a crazy idea. Just want to give you guys those 3 tips, okay? So make a plan, okay? Become dependable not only to others but to yourself. Become more energetic, sleep, diet, exercise, and then let's get great at sales. So you guys ready? All right, let's get it. Yeah, I'm just clapping for myself.